Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chilling with MONIE.
If you are like me, before this week, you had no idea who David was, but you do now. And not for the reasons he wanted. David Anthony Burke, better known as D4vd, also pronounced David, is a 20-year-old rising star who went from uploading Fortnite montages to signing with Interscope Records and touring the world. His story reads like the new age bedroom pop fairy tale. Homeschooled kid making music in his mom's closet, blowing up, landing hits like Romantic Homicide, then performing at Valentino Fashion Week, opening for SZA, and launching his own Withered World Tour just last month. But behind the rise, there appears to be something darker brewing. On September 8th, LAPD responded to a call from a tote yard in Hollywood. Workers had impounded a Tesla that sat abandoned on a street. 2 days later, a foul smell forced them to pop the trunk. Inside, they found a decomposed, dismembered body. That car, with Texas plate, was registered to David Anthony Burke, and the body, identified as a 14 or 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, a teenager who had vanished from Lake Elsinore back in April of 2024. As of now, APD is treating this as a homicide investigation. Cause of death is still pending because of the state of the remains. And to be clear, David has not been charged. He said he's operating with authorities. But cousins, you know the internet is not waiting for a courtroom to start connecting dots. After Celeste's body was confirmed, LAPD's homicide unit raided a Hollywood Hills home where David had been staying. Police reportedly scoured the property, even checking drains for possible blood evidence or tissue. The house itself was only about a block and a half away from where David's Tesla was originally parked before being towed. Investigators are now piecing together unanswered questions. Who actually placed Celeste's body in that car? Who was driving when it was parked and abandoned? Those are the dots that remain unconnected. Celeste's mother told TMZ her daughter had a boyfriend named David. Fans began digging and claimed the two shared matching tattoos. They've linked lyrics from Romantic Homicide, released September 7th, Celeste's birthday, as suspicion. Old Discord chats and social media posts have surfaced online hinting at some sort of connection between them. Now, whether any of this will hold up in court is another story. But as of right now, it's smoke, not fire. This is all speculation, so take it with a grain of salt. Some allege Celeste might have been pregnant or involved in some sort of abuse. There are unverified screenshots suggesting David messaged about a kid on the way. Nothing in the medical examiner's report confirms this, and no official statement has been made. But if you look at history, when minors go missing in secret relationships with adults, pregnancy often becomes the breaking point. That's when silence turns to violence, when exposure threatens reputations, careers, or freedom. And tragically, it's often the child who pays the ultimate price. Take Naziah Harris out of Detroit, for example. Just 13 years old, allegedly groomed and abused by a 42-year-old man, Jarvis Butts. When she mentioned missing her period, prosecutors say he started searching the internet for abortion methods. She went missing shortly after, and he's now facing murder charges, even though her body has never been found. Or look back even decades, cases where older men killed underage girlfriends once pregnancies risked exposing them. These aren't isolated tragedies, they are a pattern. The predator fears exposure, the child becomes the liability, and the cover-up turns deadly. Now again, this is all speculation. Nothing has been confirmed, so please take it with a grain of salt. But for David, the fallout has already started. According to TMZ, he's canceled the remainder of his US tour, including the last 2 Withered tour dates, plus his Paris shows scheduled for October 24th and 25th. Most of his global tour has now been scrapped. Again, David hasn't been charged as of yet, but the LAPD raid and tour cancellations show just how serious this investigation has become. The central questions still hang in the air. Was Celeste a victim of grooming? Was pregnancy part of the motive? Or is there another layer entirely to this tragedy? Right now, all we have are allegations, coincidences, and a young girl who never made it home. So cousins, let me know your thoughts on this tragedy. How are we feeling about David and the tragic death of Celeste Rivas? Do you think pregnancy or abuse could have played a role? Or are people getting ahead of themselves? I want to send my deepest condolences to Celeste and her family. This was a tragedy that never should have happened. This young lady had so much more life to live, and she deserved better. Before heading out, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and check the description for the link to join my Discord. The Discord is where we are when we are not on the channel. And if you would like to support this channel directly, a link to my Cash App is also available. Again, thank you for watching this video all the way through. Y'all be safe, and I will catch y'all in my next one. Later.
Hey cousin, who you chilling with?
I'm chilling with MONIE.